What is up, everybody? So today we're going to be cutting out my rear quarter panels to my 2003 Neon SRT4. For those of you that don't know, I have some rear quarter panels right over there next to the wall that was given to me by my buddy Big Mike, which is a Rhode Island SRT4 owner now, because he came across this really fresh, low mileage Neon SRT4. Today I wanted to bring you guys a video of me cutting out the rear quarter panels and how I'm going to be doing it. I do have some rodding right here, more on the driver's side than the passenger side. I actually pulled down the lips so I can go ahead and get the spot welds and separate the exterior quarter panel from the inner wheel well. So that's gonna be my job today, is going ahead and cutting the quarter panels out. Before I do that, I gotta go ahead and drill out all the spot welds along the inner lip. That way I can separate it. That's why I'm bringing you guys a video, to show you guys what type of process you have to go through to go ahead and remove your quarter panels. So stay tuned. Okay, so our first step when going ahead and cutting out rear quarter panels is you're gonna need a step drill, something like this, and you can pick these things up at Harbor Freight. There's 3 different sizes. You also need 1/8 drill bits, and you can get these at Home Depot, Advance. I'm gonna probably need only one to go ahead and cut them out, but I'm also going to use this skinny long one. You can see it has 3/16, 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, and a 1/2 inch. What we're going to do is clean up all this, and then down here I'm going to have to remove the paint also, and get my spot welds there and try to remove it from this piece of metal right there. So what I think I'm going to do is try this Ryobi with a wire brush wheel on it. If not, I'll go ahead and use the belt grinder right over there, which I have 36 grit on here right now, but I did pick up another box of 36, and I have these links in the description below for Amazon. They shipped, these ones right here shipped in like not even a day, and I got them in a day and a half, 2 days. So, shout out to Red Label Abrasives. So I just realized Jason picked up one of these 4-inch stainless steel stringer bead twisted knot wire wheels. So you can see the other one we used a while back. It's basically down to bare metal. I was using this, but it just wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna switch over to this real quick. We got that instead. So I've only gotten that much done with that small wire brush wheel. I did complete over here, and you can now see that spot weld, that one, there, and so on. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side. Yeah, way better, you guys. If you guys are interested in one of these 2 things, link is in the description. Let me go ahead and grab my Craftsman. Hey, you guys can see one right there, one right under there, and then there are a bunch right on the lip of the wheel well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18 that I have to go ahead and drill out with a 1/8 drill bit. Broke it. Now that I have the 1/8 drill bit holes in each pinch weld along the whole edge of the quarter panel, you can see that I centered them all. That way when I do the step drill, which I already have on my drill, so what I want to do is take this and show you pretty much what I'm going to do. The second one is going to be the 1/4 inch. So I'm going to do that to all. Alright, now that this side is already drilled out along the whole lip, I can go ahead and move over here and strip the rest of the paint on the passenger side. I gotta take that clip off so I don't hit it and it fucking flies off. I gotta buy a bunch of these brand new. I don't want to go to the junkyard. You guys, I will warn you, when you're using one of these things, make sure you're wearing good eye protection, because I've actually gotten one of these in the area between your eye and your nose, and it stuck right in there. Thank God it didn't go into my eyeball, but I will say I did get a piece of rust in my eye, and I had to get it picked out by the ophthalmologist. It's not fun at all. Little Dremel and eye picking with a needle. Yo, it's not fun. All right, so looks good. We're gonna go ahead and open them up with the 1/4 real quick. Some welds may need to go to the next size up, which is the 5/16. And it does look like I need to open them up just a little bit more. You can actually look between the inner and outer wheel well lip, and you can see that it's still melted together. I had to take a break, and I also took the step drill, and I went to a 5/16, which is like the third from the distal tip. The distal tip, which is the 1/8, I believe, broke off, and then it goes to 1/4, and then 5/16. I only went to the 5/16 so I could open up the pinch welds, because the pinch welds are like 1/4 inch or a little bit more than that. So obviously I wanted to open them up so you could actually see the two pieces of metal where they connected and got pinch welded. But obviously I opened them up, that way they have separation when I put something in there to pry it off. I gotta skim the quarter panel exterior with this cutoff wheel right here. I'm gonna start back here and then make my way up across. So you can see, I went like 3/4 way through the quarter panel, but I didn't go all the way through. You can actually see heat marks, little small dots, and that's where you're pretty much like all the way through. I decided to cut right here a little bit further in because of the fact that that's like indentated, so I can't really, you know, do anything about that. But here, I'm gonna go down the inner door jamb all the way to right here. I think I'm gonna bang out the other side real quick and then get him. All right, good shit, you guys. I just realized when I was cutting the quarter panel on the passenger side, I could actually cut perfectly through without having to hit the inner wheel well. That's because it's not touching above this area. If you knock on it, you don't hear a solidness. Down here you hear a solidness, but I also realized that I have some Bondo right here, you guys. I think at one time my rear quarter panel was hit, and then, like, you know, obviously the owner might have traded it in, but here I can actually go ahead and cut through. Obviously you don't want to put the whole blade through, but you can see that wear line. I put it probably a 1/2 inch through on the passenger side. I haven't gone through all the way over here, but the passenger side I went through all the way also, because if you knock on it, it's hollow. So you can go ahead and cut up here along the whole area where the door jamb is, and then you can cut all the way down here. Let's go ahead and remove that. So let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. Right here I cut down and I cut through. You can hear how hollow it is. And then right here it was hollow, but down here is where it actually meets up with the wheel well. So you want to make sure you be careful of that area. If you're cutting out patches, make sure you don't cut inside the wheel well. But right around here, you got some insulation, that foam, right?
Yep.
And then you got foam right here, but this side hasn't rotted out, but the driver's side has.
All of these out.
Yeah, that's what I have to really worry about, is trying to pry that off. So now that Jason pulled that apart, I realized there is a wheel well area right here. I did go through a little bit, but from right here on, there is nothing. But I'll show you when I get the camera up behind the wheel well. Jason's just gonna try to separate this real quick. You guys see how it just separated really easily? That's why we use the step tool. It's not like I haven't gotten nothing in the face before.
I'm not even gonna comment on anything.
No homo.
Too late.
Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and take this side off and the passenger side. Alright, Jason's been working on the driver's side and I sided on the passenger side. It was a little bit easier underneath the bumper area under the gas tank. But on this side, Jason already went ahead and removed it. He had more of a harder time than I did, but we did notice that we have some rot through, so we do gotta repair that piece.
This is the factory glue that they put on when the panel's going on, and then it's spot welded along. So the glue keeps it tight, it keeps it from vibrating, it keeps, you know, all those issues, noise and stuff. So it does collect some moisture, all right, and you get the rust. But this is the foam. This is the area right here on the dog. This is on the dog leg, and this is what happened with mine. Is it rotted right through here?
Right.
Both panels rotted on mine.
So we're gonna have a lot more work.
And mine's an 05. So there's no rhyme or reason as to how fast it's gonna happen or what year. That we can just weld up as we go through. That's easy.
Worry about that later.
You know, we're gonna.
But all this insulation I want out though. Definitely for sure.
Once this thing's all back in and tacked up and welded in and seam sealed, and then we can put a little bit of some spray foam
in there, yeah,
and just fill that gap.
All right.
Mom wants you to come inside.
Okay.
What?
Mom wants you to come inside.
Why?
Supper's ready.
What are we having?
I forgot.
Fried chicken. Who made it? No.
So you made it?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go inside.
See?
It is chicken, you guys. It just looks different.
And we got some
Chef
gravy
chicken.
to put on it.
Chef Chicken Jason.
Hey, I can cook once in a while.
All right, we're gonna go inside.